Hello everyone, this is a Penguin for ETX, and welcome back to another video. Today, well, I'm sure you've read the title, but why don't we keep junk kicking suspense here, just for a little bit longer? Can you do that? Yeah,
Maybe.
I know the audience can do that. I wasn't asking you.
Uh, okay.
Alright. So as you can see, you're in a village, and he has no idea
Right.
why we're here. And he
Yeah.
is very underprepared for an attack. I'm just kidding.
Uh,
Did I get you there?
yeah. I don't have any armor on,
Yeah,
so
did I get you there?
a little bit.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you here. What is your opinion on villagers? Like, what do you think of them in general?
Um. Well, I think they've been very friendly. Uh, I think they're a little boring. Sometimes I like to kill them, but we won't tell them that. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
great.
about it. They're pretty peaceful creatures.
Okay, well, what do you think of their game mechanics? Like, would you consider them to be kind of advanced or kind of simple, or like how much do they add to the game? Are they complicated or are they easy to understand? What in that general sense, what do you think of them?
I think they're very simple. I feel like Minecraft can do a lot more with them. I mean, all they do is kind of walk around. Um, so I think there could be more to them. I mean, but still, they add a lot to the game. They're yeah.
So, what if I told you that those exact words would describe them back in 2012, except even then they were way more simple.
Hmm.
And today, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you what the original version of the villages used to look like before villagers actually had specific jobs or anything. Back when their trades were just completely random, it could be great trades or totally trash.
Yeah, I didn't play back then, so
Yeah, well, that's today's video. Today, we're having a new generation Minecraft player react to the OG village.
what?
Yeah. Okay, so hang on. It's over this way.
Oh,
Yes. So welcome to the
oh,
original version of the village. This is the village well here, which was very famous for having villagers wander in and they get stuck like this, and they could never get out. And the
oh.
pathways were made of gravel.
That's interesting. I kind of like the gravel more.
Yeah, the update in 2019 had changed them, but from 2012 to like 2019, they really did not change that much. Now, if you come in here, this is the original version of the church. Really the only difference I think, if my schematic was correct, is that this ladder here is is on this side now, and we have a brewing stand here. So not much is different about the church. They really kind of neglected that in the update. Over here, though, we have a simple villager house. And if you may notice that it doesn't actually have a bed. Because villagers
What
didn't.
in the world?
Yeah.
They could go to the roof?
No, they couldn't climb ladders.
Oh, that's true.
They still can't really climb ladders that well anyway. But yeah, but you may notice that there's no bed or chests in here. That was pretty typical of these villager houses. Um,
Wow.
in fact,
Where,
villagers didn't work off beds; they worked off of doors. And we have
really?
the here what is called the farmer's hut. And these are like official Mojang structures.
That's pretty poor.
Yeah. I do kind of like this house design, if I remember correctly. If you come in here, mainly I just like the pressure plate table here, and I liked this for some reason. I think I lived in one of these houses once on an Xbox 360 with a friend. This is
Wow.
what is called the butcher's house. And over here we have the blacksmith, which is actually the only house in the entire village to have a chest.
Wow. So looting in villages wasn't very popular back then, I guess.
No, and look, it didn't even have a door.
Wow.
So yeah, villagers weren't really well defended against zombies. They didn't really have jobs or specific types. They were just villagers. They wandered around. This is called the librarian's house, and it has no bookshelves. It's just really simple.
Oh, that's poor.
Yeah, but this is like back in 2000, like 11 when these were added, or
Did you
2012.
build this?
Yeah, I built this.
Wow.
I recreated it from a schematic. But yeah, this is what the original village looks like. So, um, ironically, your opinion of what villagers are now describes exactly what they used to be.
So they can always be better.
Yeah, they can always be better, but Mojang already has put a lot of work into updating these guys because they just used to wander around and do practically nothing.
And we're just used to the new gen, huh?
Yeah, I just
At least I am.
yeah, but like as you notice, there's no composter. There weren't any farmers. They all had the same exact outfit.
Oh.
Later they introduced ones that had different outfits, but they most of them are exactly the same. Yeah, but here it is, the original village. What do you think? Pretty simple.
That's that's very simple. Too simple, I think. Although, honestly, I wish we would have kept the gravel paths.
Huh. Well, we'll see what your brother thinks of this, I guess, next.
Yeah, I think he'll be pretty impressed.
We'll see, or he might not be at all, because you're obviously not impressed by the house. I do like the slabs on top of
Yeah,
the blacksmith.
honestly, this one's probably my favorite.
The black the librarian's house.
Yeah. Although the inside of it is just as poor as the others, but I mean the exterior. Hey, I give some credit to them.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of my interview for you, so we'll now move on to see what Connor thinks of this.
Yeah, I think he'll be pretty impressed.
We'll see. Okay, so wow, no kidding. This
Yeah.
village is small.
The
So,
weirdest village I've ever seen. It's like this house is chopped in half, but it just has two doors.
and there's no bed here.
No bed.
And
And only one villager.
where is he?
And he is gone missing.
He's missing? Where'd he go?
Oh, wait a second. Probably over here. Oh yeah, he's over here. He wandered really far off.
Okay. Yeah, you might want to bring him back. Oh, that's because there's no bed in this village, so he's confused. Oh, and he's just a nitwit. So
I know.
this guy's like an outcast. Like he's just a total hermit.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you found this just by like walking around.
Yes, I ran out of rockets and I just started walking forever.
Yeah, so basically what happens here is somebody loads the chunk in a long time ago, like they might fly over it briefly and just ignore
Yeah.
it, and then later the world generation changes and now this is different.
Yeah,
So
super cool.
yeah, we got a chopped village in half. So this is the weirdest village ever. Let me mark this as like one of the interesting places to visit here. So I'll put this lodestone here, and
And the house looks really cool too. It's a long roof.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
And
it.
then there's just this random floating tree that got chopped down, I guess.
So I would pin. Okay, this is not a tree. This is the edge of another roof.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
and it looks like yeah. So yeah, yeah, it does look like a floating tree, but it's actually just the edge of another roof of a
Huh.
house. So there's supposed to be a house right here, but there just isn't. So yeah, well, ironically, the subject of this video actually is villagers today.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yes. Your brother didn't tell you about that. But anyway, so what I'm here to ask you about is, like, I just want you to voice your opinion on villagers in Minecraft. What do you think of them?
I think of them as pretty much, you could say, subjects, you could say. Just for the player to do whatever they please to do.
Oh, that's definitely most opinion. But what do you think of their functionality in the game? Like, how advanced do you think they are? Are they like do they add a lot to the game? Do they take away from it?
I think they add a lot to the game and are definitely needed in the game. Um, yeah, I think they're not very smart, but I do think they're really good for the game.
Okay, okay. Um, so what if I told you that there used to be a time where villagers were actually a lot less advanced than what they are today?
Really?
Oh yes, oh yes, yes. And today you're going to be reacting to what the original Minecraft village looked like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
so I'm gonna take you over there in just a second.
All right.
Okay, so here we're in your stereotypical Plains village. Now, the village you
Okay.
were in was a taiga village, which actually didn't used to exist. Like, that version of the village just didn't even
Oh,
exist. In fact,
okay.
which makes sense because that type of wood didn't exist a long time ago. But yeah, so
Yeah.
this is your typical Plains village. The houses, they're pretty simple compared to players. But
Okay.
if you follow me over here, it's right in walking distance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right over here. I have built a replica of what the original villages used to look like.
Okay.
And I think you'll be surprised. Probably coming in your render distance right now.
Okay.
Now, yeah, so here are
Oh.
yeah, so that is
Oh my.
yeah, it's a little different, isn't it?
Very different. What in the world?
Yes, so
What is the tower? And is that a well?
yes, so this is the village well. It was very famous for villagers getting stuck in it like this and they could never get out.
Okay.
They just stand
Yeah.
here. Um
Interesting.
Also, this is the original church, which doesn't have a brewing stand in it because,
Oh.
yeah, there's just nothing in there, and the ladder is on the opposite side of your normal church. I believe,
Okay.
if I followed the schematics correctly, there is a chance I got it wrong.
Whoa.
This is the villager house, and they don't even have beds or chests.
What?
Villagers used to be dependent on doors, like literally,
Whoa.
the more doors you had, the more villager you could have.
Wow.
Villagers.
And they got a porch. That's kind of cool though. I like that. The
Yeah,
ladder.
they did get a porch. This house, I don't remember what it's called right now. I think it's like
What?
the butcher's house, but this is
Okay.
like the most advanced house you got, pretty much.
Wow. Okay.
Farms are pretty basic, except for that. I have to fix that later. But this is the farmer's hut, which is definitely the most primitive of all. It literally has a
Yeah.
dirt floor.
Oh, this is really basic.
Yes,
Wow.
very basic. No sloped
Okay.
roofs. This is the original blacksmith. It doesn't even have a door.
Oh,
It does have a chest, but no door.
okay.
And
Wow.
yeah,
I mean, it kind of looks the same, but kind of not.
yeah, and also you have the different roof up there.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the librarian's house.
There's a library in the house?
Yeah, except there's no books in here.
Oh.
And like
Oh.
players would either like burn these places to the ground as they still do today, or they would just steal the houses. And you could
Yeah.
trade with villagers, but it was completely random. There was no like set trades for any of them.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah, and they wore some different clothes back in the day. But this is what it
Huh.
used to be until the 2019 update.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty basic. I didn't know it could be like this.
Well,
Wow.
this is what they were like back in 2012 when they were first added. That was
Wow.
it. This is it. This is the village replica.
That's
So it
pretty
makes you
good. Pretty cool.
it makes you think a lot about like how much this game has changed.
Yeah, it is definitely upgraded.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah,
yeah,
this
but
is really cool.
yeah. So of course, the when the pillage and village update came, where it added the pillage raids and whatnot, and the more
Mm-hmm.
advanced villagers, like it broke everybody's iron farms. Because all
Uh,
the iron farms used to be powered by doors instead
oh,
of
okay.
beds, because villagers didn't sleep used to even sleep in beds.
That makes sense. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but that's it. That is the
Wow.
whole. That is the OG village. There's a
Is
desert.
this gravel as well?
Yes, this is gravel, no path blocks.
Oh,
Path
wow.
blocks did not exist back then.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Well, what do you
Cool.
think?
I think it's actually not that bad. The houses definitely need an upgrade, but I do like the porch on the top of the house.
Yeah, they. Yeah, it is actually kind of interesting. Some of the
It is
stuff
kind of interesting.
I do like this little thing for some reason. This little double slab table.
Yeah, I like that too. And I like how there's a little spot right here to keep animals as well.
Yeah, they still have that in most villager houses.
Yeah,
Like so, some stuff has changed a lot, definitely. But you can definitely understand why they wanted a less blocky house and like a more sloped roof.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is very cool.
Of course, villagers can't climb ladders, so
Uh,
yeah, they still haven't added that yet.
okay. Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, but that's it for you.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, well, guys, that's the end of the video with the little surprise smallest village we've ever seen, and Connor's doing his kadoosh emoji. And anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, and always remember that Jesus loves you. Bye.